Brave, I know. Everybody, I am just working through my weekly makeup basket, and I thought it was definitely overdue for a change because I've had the same colours in here probably for about a month now, so I think I've done pretty well in the fact that I've been using up some of my stuff but not so well on changing it out that regularly. But I've done a lot of travel in the last 4 weeks, and what I picked actually worked really well. There's some items in here that I don't think I'm going to keep, which is very brave of me. I've been trying for a long time to clear out some of this stuff, so as some of you will know if you've been following these baskets for a while. So before I get started on what I'm putting into this week, let's have a look at some of the stuff that I've been using. Loose powder, there's only a tiny little bit left. And like I've said before, this has actually just got mixed ends, odds and ends of other powders in there. But I really want to use this up, so that one will be staying in there. For foundation, I've got the Matte Wear in Beige 3. I'm really enjoying this colour, so that one will be staying at the moment. It seems to be a good summer colour for me. And then I've got my little sponge, which needs a clean. I'm not going to put this in my box this week. What I've actually found is the last couple of days, I've actually been really liking putting my foundation on with my fingers. I don't know why, I've never done it that way before, but I just find it is actually really quick. It's really easy to blend. There's something about using it with your fingers that just makes it really simple to do and get into all the little spots and just blend it out. So I'm going to try that for this week and see how I go. So I've been using the bronzer. I don't know what the name of this one is, but it's the marykay bronzer. I'm not changing that out. I absolutely love this colour and it's working really well for now, so that one can stay in here. For blush, I've had the Silk Nectar, if you remember these old things. I've really enjoyed using this. I'm going to keep it. The only thing is this colour here. I don't know, it just doesn't, there's nothing coming off, so I'm wondering if this bit's got a little bit old and it's got a hard seal on it now. But definitely the other two colours, I would say I'm getting pretty close to hitting pan on them. So I'm thinking I might just get a knife and see if I can't take some of that top surface off and see if we can't get the rest of it working. Otherwise I'm just going to use up the other two colours and then that one will be done. But that one is not staying in the basket this week. Foundation primer, absolutely loving this at the moment. Plus it's got the added benefit of SPF in it, so that will be staying. As will Ultimate Mascara in black. That's my absolute favourite. One of the lipsticks I had was in Blaze, so I wore this quite recently. I love this colour. It's a beautiful deep red without being really bright, so keeping that'll go back into my collection. Under eye corrector, oh my goodness, need this stuff. Haven't needed it so much while I've been on holiday, so it's definitely a work product. Definitely need that, so that'll be staying in the box for this week, as will the eye primer. The marykay lip primer, that'll be staying in the box. I've actually really enjoyed using that with some of my lip liners, which I've got here in Dusty Rose. I'm going to keep that as well because it's a really nice pink, kind of like Your Lips but better pink, if that makes sense. And it's just so nice to put on the lip primer, a bit of lip liner and a bit of gloss or lip balm over the top, and your lips look really nice and made up, but actually not like you're wearing a whole lot of lipstick or makeup. So I really like that combination. I had this lipstick in Mystic Plum. I wore this quite a bit. This is a really pretty plummy colour. Really actually enjoyed using that. It looks quite purple in the tube, but it just looks like a nice berry on the lips when you're actually wearing it. So that one will go back into my collection as a keeper. The brow tint, so obviously that one is staying in the box for this week. And I've just done a brow video on how I use that product, so I'll link that down below. I'm by all means no brow whiz, so take it as it is, but it's just showing you how I use that particular product, how I've been discovering it works best for me. So if you're interested, go and view that. It was these pretty purples. I think I used them maybe once, which was probably a little bit disappointing, but I did use it and I still really like the colours, so that one can stay in my collection. And then I also had this Wet and Wild lipstick. This was really pretty. I really enjoyed this. It's got quite a frost to it, but it was just a really pretty coral, bright coral colour, and I really liked it. Very good for summer. The only thing I don't like about it is the tube, and if you can see here, that is the lipstick wound fully down. So, and it sits up above the plastic tube casing. So when you go to put the lid on, you actually have to be really, really careful. So I've already got lipstick on the side of the tube. When you're putting it in there, to make sure you don't hit the lipstick. So that's probably not the best design of packaging, but we'll keep it because I really liked that colour. I had the Pearls highlighter. Really, really pretty. Love this colour. It's very frosty. Very, very icy pink, which is just beautiful. However, I have to be quite careful because with an oily skin tone, you don't want to be putting a whole lot of frost on your face. But what I was doing was using it in the corners of my eyes just as highlight, and that worked really well. So definitely keeping this one. Then I used up a sample, and it's got all over the box. I had I think it was Sparkling Rose. The name wore off it. Was just a really pretty pink natural looking lipstick, so I used that up. Eyeshadows, so I think I did pretty well. As you can see, I was going to, if you watched my last video, I was going to see which ones of these I wanted to actually keep because I think some of them are nearly done. So the Ivy Garden, I'm going to throw that out because that was quite patchy and I didn't use it again after the first week. Chocolate Kiss, I'll keep going for a little bit. I'm still getting plenty of product out of that, and I'm not wearing a lot of browns at the moment, so I want to keep going with that one a little bit more. Granite, absolutely love this colour. I wore it a lot. I've actually got so many of these granite ones that I'm going to toss this one and give myself a new one just because it's getting a little bit hard to get out of there. What do we got? Silky Caramel. Love this colour. This is a beautiful colour for blending through your crease. Just really, really lovely natural colour. Spun Silk. This one was getting a bit hard to get out, so I'm going to throw that one. And the crystalline one, still going with this one. Really like it for the inner corners of the eyes, and I've got a little small brush, so we're all good to keep going with that one. But I've actually got some new colours for this week, so I'm going to clean this, throw out the ones I'm not keeping, put the other ones back. So other than the things that I've just shown you already, oh no, sorry, I've got one more. It had a little accident, and it was this here, and I dropped it when I was away on holiday, so one of the eyeshadows has fallen out. Oops, the grey one has fallen out. Now, these colours are so pretty. However, I've really struggled with the formula, and I've said this before. The formula just doesn't come out very, very strong, so you've really got to dig in to try and get any decent colour or any shadows. I really, really love that purpley colour there, and with the pink through the crease and everything, but I've got so many other eyeshadows that I think are so much better. So I'm going to be really brave, guys, and let this one go. So it can go in the bin. Plus it broke, so it was like somebody from above was telling me it's time for that one to go. So brave, I know. Okay, so this week, other than the things that I've said I'm already keeping, I've picked out some new eyeshadows. So I've got this one in the shades of Jade, which is so pretty. Oh, God, don't break another one. So here we go. Shades of Jade, really, really love them. I love that olive green, and I love the light pink. The light pink is just so nice for the inner corners of the eyes. So I've got that one to use. And then from my other colours, I've made myself a compact. So I've got these ones. So I've got Amber Blaze. All of these ones I'm actually wearing today. Amber Blaze, then Sienna through the crease, which is very rich brown. You've got to be quite, and very, very pigmented. I forgot how pigmented that one was. So you've got to be really careful putting that one on. I do anyway with my pale skin. And then Sweet Cream, just as the matte cream colour. And then I found this at the bottom of the drawer. So Sparkling Cider Blush, which I haven't worn for so long. I'm wearing it today, and yeah, I remember why I loved it so much. So we'll give that a bit of a go this week. So I'm looking forward to using some slightly warmer colours. And then we've got, for an eyeliner, because I used up my black one, I've got this one. I'm going to wear a brown one this week, and this is the Milani. It's called number 3 Hooked on Espresso. This is really creamy. I bought this when I was in the States. I really like it. I've just got to find my pencil sharpener because it's blunt and I haven't found my pencil sharpener yet. So that will be the mission for today. And then for lips, I've got 4 somehow. I don't know why I've got 4 lip products, but I have. So we've got, this is an oldie but a goodie. This was, what were these called? Tinted lip balms with SPF 15. Now definitely the SPF 15 is not going to be any good anymore. In fact, let me just wash off my hand so I can show you. Okay, so the Fig Tinted Lip Balm. I love this colour. It's just so my colour. And it's still... It smells fine. It gives you enough colour without being really, really full on. Then I've got the Sheer Dimensions in First Blush. I think this was one of my all-time favourites. Yeah, it's getting down there. It's a really pretty coral. Love the corals. I've got a pink one. What's this one? This one is called Rose Blush. This is one of the newer ones, but it was limited edition, so I don't know if you can still get it or not. It's kind of a purpley pink, so I thought this would be quite a nice colour to go with those green eyeshadows, just for a contrasting look. I don't know, we'll see how that goes. I've got a new one. This is the new marykay at Play Matte Liquid Lip Colour, and this one is in the colour Strawberry Steel. This is an interesting colour. I'm wearing it today. It's obviously metallic, but it's matte, which is kind of an interesting combo. And I don't know how I feel about these yet. It's a really pretty colour. I love the colour. They dry really, really dry. And once they're on, they're on. They're not going anywhere. I'm just not sure about how it wears during the day. So I've only worn it a couple of times so far since I've got it. So are you guys, what do you think of them? Do you have them? What are you thinking of them? Maybe I should have gone for the non-metallic one. I don't know. Let me know what colour you've got and what you're thinking of the formula. So yeah, I would really love to know. So that is it this week for this week's weekly makeup basket. I hope you really enjoyed this, and it is getting you re-inspired to maybe look through some of your older makeup and see what you need to keep, what you need to move on. Is it getting you re-enthused for wearing some makeup again and trying some different colours? I know it really helps me. I've felt really inspired again around just different colours. I'm wearing a bit more than I normally have. Anyway, I hope you've really enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you all again really soon. Thanks guys, bye.